feet above sea level. First off, why peanut butter? Picture this. You're sitting on a rocky ledge, thousands of feet above sea level. The crisp mountain air fills your lungs, and in your hands, a spoonful of rich, creamy peanut butter. Now what if I told you that peanut butter and mountains have more in common than you think? Welcome to VIP the Explorer, where today, we dive into the inspiring connection between peanut butter and mountain podcasts. First off, why peanut butter? Well, if you're a traveler, an explorer, or a mountain enthusiast, you already know. Packing light is key. And what's better than a jar of peanut butter? This protein-packed superfood has been a staple for adventurers for years. Why? Energy, endurance, and simplicity? It's rich in healthy fats, proteins, and essential nutrients that keep you fueled for those long hikes. Ever heard of Sir Edmund Hillary? Legend has it, peanut butter was one of the key foods packed on the first successful Everest summit in 1953. Now imagine fueling your own adventure with that same energy. But what about mountains and podcasts? Why are so many podcasters, thinkers, and creatives drawn to high altitudes? It turns out, being in the mountains clears the mind, sharpens focus, and sparks inspiration. Whether it's discussing life's deepest philosophies or simply recording nature's purest sounds, mountain podcasts are a rising trend, and for good reason. There's something about the mountains that makes voices richer, thoughts clearer, and stories more compelling. Some of the best outdoor podcasts are recorded in the midst of nature. Now let's bring these two together, peanut butter and mountain podcast. Sounds crazy? Maybe. But here's the magic. Both are about nourishment and adventure. A jar of peanut butter fuels your body, while a deep, thought-provoking mountain podcast fuels your mind and soul. Imagine hiking up a trail, reaching the peak, tuning into a podcast about resilience, discovery, and the wonders of the world. Every bite of peanut butter fuels your journey, while every word of the podcast feeds your curiosity. Some of the greatest podcasts are recorded or inspired by the mountains. Ever heard of the Adventure Podcast, where extreme explorers share their wildest experiences, or Dirtbag Diaries, where climbers and adventurers tell raw, unfiltered stories? These podcasts bring us closer to the unknown, making us feel like we're right there on the edge of a cliff, feeling the wind, hearing the crunch of gravel beneath our boots. And now, more creators are taking their microphones to the mountains, recording the sound of wind rushing through valleys, birds calling at dawn, and their own reflections on life's greatest adventures. Now, what if you wanted to start your own podcast, right from the mountains? It's easier than you think. Here's what you need: a good portable microphone, something lightweight and wind-resistant, a compelling topic, whether it's personal growth, survival stories, or the history of great expeditions, a love for adventure. Because let's be real, the best stories come from real experiences. So here's your challenge. Next time you go on a hike or a trip to the mountains, pack two things: a jar of peanut butter and a podcast episode that inspires you. And better yet, record your own thoughts at the peak. Who knows, that moment of clarity might turn into the next big mountain podcast. That's it for today's journey. If you loved this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to VIP the Explorer, and share your peanut butter and mountain moments in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep exploring.